All right, idiots.
All right, idiots.
Hey. Whatever this is, number 3. Oh, definitely a different day. Definitely a different place. We're not still in cheapest recording studio available in Liverpool with Sean Dyche t-shirt on in view of Everton's ground, but I'm wearing red. So both sides represented. There you go. Everybody's happy.
Balance.
Talking about balance. Talking about trying to make everybody happy and failing. Centrism / Lib Dems. We've covered
the woke left.
The light of Keir Starmer. We've done the radical far right of reform. Now something a bit in the middle, a bit for everyone. About why they're cunts as well. Everyone's a cunt. Right. With a catchphrase we've come to all know and love. Up the Turks.
Up the Turks.
Up the Turks. Done me a favour. But now we're saying up the Greeks. Why are we saying up the Greeks, Tom? Well, because of a certain Mr. Yanis Varoufakis.
Lib Dems must be condemned to being treated with maximum contempt forever.
The Lib Dems should be condemned for eternal contempt forever. He's right. Centrism. They're all cunts, aren't they, Tom?
Yeah.
Join us next week.
Episode done.
Yeah. So we've got... I think this isn't Ballon Divorce just yet. We're going to get there. We're going to have a special right-wing treat for you at the end of Ballon Divorce, but we're going to go through...
The fence-sitters.
The fence-sitters. The cunts. The people who hated Jeremy Corbyn and are directly responsible for Keir Starmer's Gestapo being in power. People like Supertanskii.
Supertanskii.
Shite. Absolute dross. Also claimed she single-handedly...
Fan of me, by the way.
I know.
She likes my content online.
Not for much longer.
Not for much longer.
Long-time follower, first-time unfollower. What are we saying about Miss Supertanskii? Now, we probably should have started with a bloke. There's 2 other blokes that we're going to slag off in this, but we started with a woman. My experience of slagging off Lola Young. It's always good. If you're going to criticise a woman online and have a beard and look a bit like an incel, like I do, it's best.
Up the Turks.
Up the Turks. It's best to not criticise a woman first. Get a man in first so people know you're all right.
Yeah, a woman sandwich.
Yeah. But yeah, so sorry to Supertanskii.
Couple decoy men and then...
This is... Yeah, leave them off the trail.
Yeah.
But you'll see that this isn't, this is warranted.
Let them know. Let them know what she's come out and said.
This is warranted. So
what has she tweeted?
So she's tweeted, it's activism.
Activism.
It's proper activism, this. In recent days, I've taken my Nepalese neighbours a candle. Famously oppressed Nepalese community of Britain, complimented a trans woman on her sun hat. Well done, ally. I mean, you could have been, to be fair...
It was a trans man, though, so she's misgendered him.
Oh, no. So, obviously, to be fair, there's a lot of, trans people getting a lot of fucking... horrible shit.
Just unnecessary... Yeah. For just trying to exist, essentially.
Yeah.
By people that have probably never met a trans person as well.
Yeah. They've basically been rejected by a woman, and therefore then hate anyone who looks like a woman or is a woman, even if that woman has a penis. Yes.
The other thing with trans people as well, you don't see that many of them really.
No.
Why are they so arsed?
Yeah, exactly.
And the handful of trans people I've met generally sound, actually.
Yeah,
I can't really knock any of them.
And there's a lot of things.
Not publicly, anyway.
But there's more, but most of the trans people I know of online and have met, as well, they're all fucking just normal people. Just like
they're gonna have a laugh as well. The whole notion that they're just like,
yeah.
I'm angry at everyone. You can't say anything around me because I'll have you fucking murdered by Keir Starmer and Sadiq Khan. And it's not a true reflection of how trans people are. They're just people that have made a decision to be who they want to be and just simply exist.
Well, so there's a trans comedian's joke. I can't remember the name of the person. We'll find it. We'll Google it and we'll put it on screen as I'm saying this. But like somebody saying about the same thing about people saying that transgender people have no sense of humour. It's like, what's funnier than going through puberty twice?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They've normally got quite a dark, twisted sense of humour as well. That actually, the person who hates them. Anyway, we've gone off topic.
Well, we've gone way off. But yeah, anyway. So basically, my point was there. Famous women on the internet are usually cunts to trans people. So fair play to Tanskii for that.
Yeah, so Tanskii. Go on, read it again.
So complimented a trans woman on her sun hat.
Okay.
Fair play. Not to, and was overly friendly to the immigrant workers making my delivery. Now that's partridge. You've strayed into partridge there, I'm afraid.
One thing I'll say about that: how very noble of her, you know. How very noble of her to not just do it, but to let everyone know that she's done it as well. Crucially. Because there's nothing wrong, actually, in light of everything that's going wrong. There's actually something very
heartwarming,
commendable about being nice to people who are marginalised to sort of show solidarity with them. But where you lose me is where you feel the need to announce it online like you're some sort of fucking martyr for the cause.
I said thank you to
I'm
Pavel.
a pariah. You're not. So essentially what you've done is I've been
thank you for bringing
nice
me my
person.
McDonald's, Naveed.
The immigrant workers. Didn't bother finding out where they're from.
Yeah, just the immigrant work. Probably fucking
Where are you
Scottish.
from? Not here, that'll do. That's all I need for the tweet.
Yeah, cheers, Angus. No problem. Oh, fucking hell.
I am Brew, by the way.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Any Scottish companies want to sponsor us? You probably don't. But yeah. And the end of the tweet. Be nice to those who are targeted in the culture wars. The rich start to stop you from starting a class war. Now, she's not wrong there.
She's not wrong. Essentially, do all that, but do it in silence.
Yeah, and don't act like being nice to people. It's somewhere you're going so far.
That's the centrist kind of mindset, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's so fucking absorbed.
Yeah. Whereas, I was nice to this person, so therefore I deserve. It's like a kind of.
What did she think the reaction was going to be? They were just going to carry her out on a chair, like, yeah, Supertanskiii, Supertanskiii.
Oh dear. Well, actually,
that's why she's called Supertanskiii, because she's a hero.
better than so-called Super Mikel Arteta, anyway. What phase is she in? Did you ever see where she claimed to have single-handedly got the Tories out? Yeah. Yes, that was not good.
I genuinely think the super is because she thinks she's a superhero.
Yeah, well, maybe. There's worse mental illnesses to have, though.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely, yeah.
There's worse online, like as in talking, not genuine mental illness, talking like internet-induced mental illness.
Yeah. Brain rot.
Double IMI, internet-induced
mental illness.
Yeah. That's another one. There's another one for the catchphrase log.
Yeah.
Double IMI.
Like a Ballon Divorce man.
Yeah.
It's internet-induced mental illness.
Yes, double IMI.
Double IMI.
You heard it here first, up the Turks. There you go.
There you go.
So, well, I thought we were going to slag her off a lot more. So, fair enough. We've actually come round to Tanskii there.
Yeah.
I feel. Fair enough, that's actually not that bad.
I'm going to be nice to Nepalese people now.
Next time I have a festival at a curry. A festival at a curry. Next time I have a curry at a festival. That's the only time you ever see Nepalese food anywhere. And have any interaction with Nepalese culture for me. So, yeah. The last time I saw Nepalese anything was at Kendall Calling, 2017. So,
fair play. Yeah. Big Nepalese.
Big Nepalese kitchen. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. That's that.
Hope you're nice.
But now, a bona fide. So we've come round on Supertanskii, actually.
We have, actually, yeah.
So we've changed our mind. See, look out. You
can't really hate her for doing something nice. Even though she did it for all the wrong reasons, she still did something nice.
It's still. Oh.
It's like someone who a celebrity that gives to charity, but for PR, they've still given to charity, even though, let's not get into that. But
all like them Instagram people where it's like, I'm going to take an old person out for
give him a haircut or something.
Yeah. It's really nice, but you're doing it for a different reason.
It's disingenuous.
Yes. So, now, a bona fide cunt. Jonathan Pye. Something. Let me get this up. So, Tom, this is there's no way around this one. We're not going to find anything to be nice about here, I don't think. So Jonathan Pye, 14th of May. I've said this before, and it's depressing to have to say it again, but it's possible to have legitimate concerns about the impact high levels of immigration has on our services and not be a massive racist. No, it isn't. Because the immigration doesn't have an effect on public services. Immigrants run Britain's public services, you stupid cunt. If you think otherwise, you are the reason reform is doing well. No, they're not, Jonathan. No, they're not. You are the problem. You are the reason the reform is doing well, because you are a person who voted for Keir Starmer, advocated for Keir Starmer, and has said nothing on Gaza, really. He said nothing on Gaza after Starmer got in. You might be saying sort of stuff now, but I've not bothered to look recently because you don't deserve my time. But basically, what I'm saying to you is you got the government you wanted, and it is doing fuck all but Enoch Powell speeches. And now the reason reform are doing well is because of you. Fuck off.
Also, Jonathan Pye this is what I don't get with Centrists, right? Jonathan Pye had the Tories had done everything Jonathan Pye not Jonathan Pye. Say the Tories had done everything Starmer had done. He'd absolutely have shitloads to say about it. But
yes.
So it's not about the actions; it's about who's doing it.
It's a football team.
So it's just like it's not politics. You have no politics whatsoever. You just
you have no beliefs.
You're a fan of a tie. That's what you are. They should call you Jonathan Tie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get on my knees and cry. Well, pause. But yeah, Jonathan Pye.
Jonathan Tie.
Jonathan Tie.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Supertanskiii. Fuck off.
Supertanskii. If Mr. Toonpoles is watching, there's a name for you.
Yeah.
Because of Tyne, Tyne.
So, Centrists, what we'd implore you to do is have some beliefs instead of just being a fan of a particular political party, because you can't just be like, oh, I don't really care how the country's being run as long as it's being run by these guys. But then when it wasn't being run by them guys, you're like, Jonathan Pye stood outside Parliament in a suit,
screaming at a camera,
pretending to be a journalist or a correspondent, screaming.
It's such a shit bit as well. How is that? How have you made a career out of that? Oh, what a wanker! Fucking hell. Oh, we got another one as well of his, by the way. Forgot about that. I told you I'd get angry at this one. Where's the other one? Whew! It's hard to breathe in there. Right, oh yeah, so election special 2, immigration. We're not going to watch all of this. Oh, wait.
Was a sensible policy for a happier Britain. None of it has worked. The only way to take back control of our borders is an immigration service that is properly funded, free of expensive gimmicks, and that is fit for purpose. Nothing you do will work until the system is repaired. And I'm not saying open up our borders. I'm not saying let the fuckers in and take our jobs. I'm not saying we should encourage young men from minorities to join a grooming gang. I'm saying...
Wow. Oh, there's
you're not saying that,
left-wing crusader, cunt. And he's got, like, they say, oh, you're in the middle of a joke. You're not in the middle of, because what you're saying there is, your point is all Pakistanis are in grooming.
Yeah.
And it's like, we might be able to, I can't be bothered doing it now, but we'll watch through a bit more of that clip and we'll stick a bit more in here, because there's so much fucking just right-wing bile that he gets away with, and he's a rat and he can fuck off.
It's just like inadvertent racism. You're trying to
yeah, and it's like a little bit like, it's like It's like Tanskii if she was a proper cunt. If she didn't mean well.
Yeah.
Like that. Like the.
But even that's so fucking patronising.
Yeah. That's what centrism is. It's patronising.
Patronising.
Without any idea of what.
Posturing as well.
About,
It's just posturing. It's patronising.
Yeah. Oh fucking. Oh, do you want it? Well, you're talking about patronising and posturing. Let's talk about the king of that, Mr. Munya Chawawa.
Munya Chawawa.
Now this video again is a little bit Tanskii wise. Keir Starmer slips after stopping immigration. Morally correct. It's just
Ad-libs and Enoch Power. Yeah.
It's just painfully unfunny though.
Call 999.
Is that a impression?
It is. It's not that bad. It's like, and he's right on everything he's saying, but it's just there's just no jokes in it as well.
The one thing I'll say about
Okay, you're gonna feel a little prick. I know. Sorry, I was talking.
That's not a bad line.
yeah, one thing I'll say about him is one thing I've noticed from all of his videos is he basically just curates a load of jokes that other people have said and shoehorns them into his videos.
Yeah.
And then just like, oh, let me just do a R&B remix of a song. And then just stick a topical fucking...
Yeah,
it's just shite, man. He's a goal hanger. Like, Wiley called him a goal hanger, and he is. He's a goal hanger.
We do not endorse the anti-Semitic views of Wiley, of course.
But we do endorse him being the godfather of grime.
There you go. This is a former grime MC.
Former grime MC here.
I'm not well versed enough to speak on this matter.
But yeah, Wiley, he's a very unhinged character. He's kind of like a UK Kanye West to a lesser extent. But all the best geniuses are. And
anti-Semitic.
That was taken out of context.
Put that in, not leave it in.
All the best. What I was about to say is all the best geniuses are unhinged people. And what I meant by that was musical genius.
The best geniuses are anti-Semitic.
I wasn't... That's not what I said.
Not what you said, but it was the implication. Funny. But yeah, no, we do not condone any form of anti-Semitism on here. So yeah, just to get that out the way. Although we'll get called it anyway because we're slagging off centrists. So
Yeah.
We said we like Jeremy Corbyn, so we're clearly in Hamas.
Oh, we're doing a bit about babies being killed being bad as well, so we'll probably get it for that as well.
Yeah, we are doing that.
Because one nation. Yeah.
Oh yeah, one particular nation that calls itself a Jewish state.
Yeah. But like
that is the sort of Zionist ideology that's responsible for the spread of anti-Semitism itself by its own actions, because people defend, if you conflate Zionism and Judaism, people and tell people that you represent that and all Jews, that's what you're gonna end up with, isn't it?
There are some fucking mad Jew haters on Twitter. No, Jesus Christ. Right, so now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the highlight of every episode, I'm sure. It's the competition where we find out who is the most divorced man or woman, because women can get divorced too.
They can. Sadly, because of the Catholic Church refusing to stand up. Never mind. Ballon Divorce.
Ballon Divorce.
There we go. We can splice one of them together. So, you can do number 2 this time, Tom, because it's your pick. You discovered this man. But me, I'm going route 1. We've done a lot of centrists on this one. So you're getting your treat now. You've watched through a bit of centrist criticism, and now we'll get to the good right-wing stuff.
Oh, this is a very right-wing one.
It's very nice and right-wing. This is proper. This is beyond Farage right-wing. This is not pleasant pub dar.
No, this is
this is not pub dar. You can have a conversation with. He's a racist, but you can have a beer with him.
Yeah,
he's
full-on
racist.
Fascism. Yeah. Yeah. This is someone who masquerade as a concerned parent.
These are the kind of people who are Nazis.
I'm not a fascist. I'm just a concerned parent.
Insert Edward Norton in
American history. Well, I'm just concerned for my kid's future. I'll do what any concerned parent would do. Burn down a place of worship.
It's great as well.
It's reasonable.
It's great this as well because he's such a racist. Paul Golding of Britain First racially profiles another man, another white man, by presuming he is a supporter of Britain First. Credit to Mukhtar, who is, of course, not friend of the show yet, hoping to be.
Probably will be.
Probably will be. Friend of the show. We'll get him on.
Enemy of the right. So.
Enemy of the right.
Yeah.
And absolute. He's Lawrence Fox. All of Lawrence Fox's best work was caused by our mate Mukhtar. So fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough to him. You can't say fairer than that. But thank you for this, Mukhtar. This video. So Paul Golding walking up to a white bloke.
Puts his hand out.
Fuck off. Oh yes, that's a proper. Just as well, that bloke's face. That's a proper miner's face. That.
Yeah.
That's a man.
That's a proper working class man.
Yeah, with proper working class politics.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Get in.
How you doing, mate? You came to fucking my space. I'm good here. I thought I was in the wrong place. You came to my face. Fucking treacherous piece of shit.
Treacherous.
Treacherous piece of shit.
Because you've told Paul Golding to fuck off. You're a traitor to the British nation.
And you know what? This resonates with me. Because obviously because of my line of work, I work on the tools, and and I find myself on a lot of building sites. And there is a thing where people do just assume, looking at someone, that you are right wing. Like I've had people come up to me before and just say some flat out racist shit, and I've just been like, "What you doing?" and then they're a bit like kind of dumbfounded, like,
Yeah.
What?
You look like me.
Yeah.
What?
I thought we hate them all. No,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what's happened there. Paul Golding has gone up to a middle-aged, white, kind of overweight, bald man,
In like a
and
can
extended his hand out, thinking the god he thinks he is. Like, oh yeah, this guy's dying to shake my hand. He's put his hand out, and matey boy's gone, fuck off.
And we've still
He tries again, I swear.
I love it as well. All these little fucking proper bully shit little bully.
Yeah, he
types.
stood around with another load of little fat gammons.
Yeah.
and then he called him a treacherous piece of cunt, and then he goes, "You're lucky old Bill were here."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Fascists relying on the police for protection. That's unusual. No, it isn't. There we go. Look at three. What is it? Immediately goes behind four of them. One bloke on his own.
No love for your own country.
You've got no love for your own country because you tell Paul Golding, some fat fucking walking hemorrhoid, to fuck off. Fuck off, cunt. Oh, the funny thing is though as well, someone like Paul Golding is such an out and out racist and such a fucking cunt that all he had to do was, be a bit more reasonable, and he could have been in the Reform Party and been elected MP. But because he's an out and out Nazi, he can't and he won't.
Do you know interesting thing about Britain First? Have you seen Jada Franson now?
Oh, no, I've not seen her recently.
180.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 180. Full 180. She's like, hold on a minute. These are cunts.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and now
fair
she's doing podcasts with like Muslim ladies and saying she realised that they're all a bunch of rates. So yeah, so
there's hope.
There's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, within the week that we've recorded this, she'll probably come out and fucking say something horrendous.
Yeah, but yeah.
No. Next week's guest, Jada Franson.
Yeah, but that's
don't trust them that much.
That's not even the most divorced thing that Paul Golding has done.
No, go on.
When Sadiq Khan got elected the first time, he stood there with fucking whatever the equivalent of fucking Count Bin faces for the mayor election and turned his back. Refused to even face the man because he was brown and he got elected.
Oh God, what a fucking classic that is. Didn't he lose? He got less votes than
Nico? Oliver.
That was it.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
No, I attempted to say his name and then
Omalani.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So
Tom's not one for names. He's too English.
Yeah.
Like me, an Irishman.
I'm half Irish.
You're so bad. Yeah, but you support England in the World Cup.
Well, that's just because I grew up supporting them because my English side.
Yeah, but
well,
no
okay. If you want to get into that, that was because of a divorce. Because I lived with the English side.
Don't go woke on me. Oh my! That's because of a divorce.
It's because of a divorce. Look what divorce does.
Look where we are. Ballon Divorce. So this week's nominee, Tom's dad.
That's the Irish contingent. Anyway, so Next entrance contestant.
Is this not? This is not. What episode are we on?
This is number 3. Episode number 3.
Right. So we're on. This is nominee number 6.
Number 6. So this is a man.
No, it's not. Nominee number 7 because we did 3 for reform.
Yes. So this is a man called Ashley Coleman, I believe he's called.
Sounds like me talking about Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
Ashley Colesman.
But yeah, let's just take a look.
Look what's going on in our beautiful country. Our beautiful, beautiful country, guys.
In a park.
And we're allowing this to happen.
Well, no, what's that?
What's wrong with you all?
What do you think?
You don't know what's going to happen in 10 years' time if this carries on.
Oh, just pause.
I know what's going to happen.
That accent is like...
West Country accent, isn't it?
Oh, it's like your man, a screen rotsman, emotions in life.
Oh, God.
Oh, the guy who screams at the camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's actually just... instead of, like, being heartbroken, it's just a reformed version of emotions in life.
Yeah. Shout out Screen Rock Pod, of course.
This country used to be so strong! But you've broken it!
With Muslims! You've broken it with Muslims! With Muslims and blacks! You bastards!
I won't be second choice to Muslims!
Oh, God.
That bit meant absolutely nothing if you've never seen that guy.
What's trust me is I'm scared for my kids and my grandkids.
You went Irish then?
Our grandparents knew what was going to happen on the beaches when they were giving their lives. No.
Fighting
No,
fascists,
they
by
had
the way.
faith in the
Yeah,
king.
yeah.
They had faith in the system, and we have been let down massively. I feel like I'm the only one passionate about my beautiful country.
So yeah, when he says put faith in the system there, what did all those soldiers do when the war ended and they came home and they had an election? They voted the person who won them the war, supposedly the greatest prime minister ever, committed racist, Winston Churchill. They voted him out at the first opportunity for what would very much be described as a socialist government in today's parlance. So what the fuck are you on about? They voted for the Labour Party, for Clement Attlee's government, introduced the NHS. Can you imagine? Britain's been bombed to fuck. There's no money because it's all gone and the country's in rubble.
There's no metal.
There's no yeah. It's all gone in. It's all in a field in Germany. And what did Britain do in that after that? What did the soldiers who fought in that war do? They voted for a socialist government to give them free healthcare, to give them free housing, to give them a social safety net. You don't know what you're talking about, son.
Also, side note, besides the big cross hanging from his neck, he couldn't look more like a white Muslim revert. Genuinely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Barry Al Bristol.
What is wrong with you all, man?
This is the best
I
bit.
don't understand
Chips
it,
over.
man. I don't understand it. There's not one British flag flying here. We all speak English, we're all British. What are you doing now?
That's the best bit for me. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? You know when kids cry and then they say, "Oh my God,
God,
they had the on the end. So he stood on a bench. He turns around, has a slight trip, very divorced, and said,
Falling
"What
over
are you
his
doing?"
divorce.
Twice. But then this is the best bit coming up. Walks off.
Well said.
Well said.
Because I'm honest, none of you are saying a word. You all got your mouth shut. You're flying to make Britain flag again. You've not said a word. I've been here for 10 minutes. Yeah, mate, what is wrong with you lot?
Oh, that is the best. That is the best bit. We're all stood here, not one of you saying a word. Why aren't you saying a word? Starts at 1, mate.
Oh, you're early, mate. That's all right.
Starts at 1.
Oh.
Also, the idea of like taking your country back, but just doing it to a time schedule.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to kick all the Muslims out. What a lie-in though.
At 1 o'clock. Yeah.
1 o'clock. Won't we?
Lad, don't start early. Do you know what I mean?
Gotta get the tube, mate. I've got to go to a protest in London and get the train from fucking Bristol. Fuck off.
The best bit, I won't play it all because it's a long video, but the best bit is that he says, "I wasn't even meant to be here today. My car, I was driving, and I've got out my car. My kids are in the car." He just got out of his car, left his kids there, joined the far right protest.
In the middle of central gangster London, apparently.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
He's left his
I'm
kids.
assuming it was a counter protest to a free Palestine.
Yeah. In
rally.
his brain though, he's left his kids in the middle of Sadiq Khan's Islamic State.
Yeah. I'm scared for my kids because of all these people coming over, but they are just sat around the corner with the engine running.
With the hose pipe through the window.
Ashley Coleman, and this is what I was talking about in the first episode, where they might not necessarily be a big name.
But he's a fucking dark
He's
horse.
very
him.
divorced, so divorced.
Leaving your kids is that's quintessential divorceman behaviour.
It is.
Behaviour. Well, I think that'll do us. Like, subscribe to Vulture Authority YouTube channel for the video of this, for the podcast, audio only.
All right, idiots.
Yeah, and on Twitter, all right, idiots. Follow Tom Nestor Comic and Vulture Authority on Instagram because we cannot be bothered making our own page for it.
Maybe one day, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Up the Turks.